That pit in the stomach when you check a price tag. It's about to get worse. As tariffs reshape our economy, everyday items are slowly sliding into luxury territory. From food to furniture, medicine to machinery, these price hikes aren't just distant economic policy. They're about to disrupt your daily life. The good news? There's still time to prepare. Here are the 9 essential categories you must protect now. What are tariffs and why should you care? First, what exactly is that tariff? Simply put, it's a tax placed on imported goods by the government. The goal is to make foreign products more expensive, encouraging consumers to buy domestically produced goods. While that may sound beneficial, history tells a different story. The Tariff of 1828, known as the Tariff of Abominations, contributed to economic hardship in the southern U.S. Meanwhile, the Tariff Act of 1930, passed during the Great Depression, worsened global economic conditions by reducing international trade. In modern times, tariffs don't just impact governments or big corporations. They affect you. Higher tariffs mean higher prices on everything from groceries to electronics, making it harder to stretch your dollar. The intended goal of these tariffs is to bolster domestic industries. They are likely to result in higher consumer prices across multiple sectors in the short term. It's therefore essential to stay informed about these developments and consider proactive measures to mitigate potential financial impacts. Here's what you can do. Stay informed. Keep abreast of policy changes and understand how they may impact the prices and availability of goods you rely on. Support local businesses. Purchasing domestically produced goods can help support the economy and may offer more stable pricing ahead of any potential product fluctuations. Plan ahead. Consider purchasing essential items that are likely to be affected by tariffs sooner rather than later to avoid potential price increases. Budget accordingly. Adjust your household budget to account for possible increases in the cost of goods and services. By staying informed and proactive, you can navigate the potential challenges posed by these economic policies and make the decisions that best support your household and community. So let's get a little more practical and tactical to see how you can protect yourself. Let's break it down by category. First things first, food. What to stockpile now? Let's start with the essentials, food. While the United States produces plenty of food domestically, it relies on imports for variety. Think about bananas, coffee, cocoa, sugar, and cooking oils like palm oil. These items could become significantly more expensive or even scarce if tariffs are implemented. On the other hand, we might see a surplus of domestic crops like corn, soybean, and nuts as export markets shrink. But a surplus doesn't necessarily mean cheaper prices. It often results in fewer resources for farmers and higher costs at the grocery store. Here's what you can do to prepare. Stock up on non-perishable imports like coffee, cocoa, and sugar. If you want to find out what else you should be stockpiling in your pantry, check out our other video here. Explore alternatives such as growing your own herbs and learning to dehydrate fruits for long-term storage. Keep an eye out for sales on canned goods and pantry staples to build a reserve while prices are still stable. Positive outlook. The U.S. agricultural sector is highly adaptable. Farmers are capable of adjusting their production to meet domestic demand, ensuring that essential food items remain available. Additionally, with consumer spending likely to be strong with the new policies, households should still be able to purchase necessary goods. Home goods and furniture, the DIY alternative. Next, let's talk about furniture and home goods. The U.S. imports the majority of its furniture, primarily from countries like China and Southeast Asia. If tariffs are imposed, the price of everything from desks to couches could skyrocket, and availability might dwindle. Here's a startling statistic. Only 4% of the furniture sold in the U.S. is made domestically. That means finding affordable, locally produced options will be a challenge, but this also creates an opportunity to get creative. Refurbish old furniture instead of buying new. A fresh coat of paint or new upholstery can breathe life into used items. Learn basic woodworking skills. Building small items like shelves or tables can save you money and provide a valuable skill set for the future. If you must buy new furniture, consider purchasing sooner rather than later to avoid potential price hikes. Positive outlook. The current economic climate has spurred innovation and creativity among consumers. Many are turning to DIY projects, which not only save money, but also foster a sense of accomplishment and self-reliance. This trend contributes to a more sustainable and personalized approach to home furnishing. Let's talk about medicine and building a home pharmacy. Did you know that 72% of the ingredients in the U.S. medicines are imported? Countries like India and China are major suppliers of these critical components, meaning tariffs could lead to higher prescription costs and potential shortages. The COVID-19 pandemic revealed just how fragile our pharmaceutical supply chains can be. This makes it essential to take proactive steps to secure your family's health needs. Here's how to prepare. Stock up on over-the-counter medications such as pain relievers, allergy medications, cold and flu treatments. Build a comprehensive first aid kit with bandages, antiseptics, and tools for minor injuries. For a comprehensive list of some of our most reliable and budget-friendly products, check out our favorites in the video's description below. If it's possible, speak with your healthcare provider about obtaining an extended prescription for critical medications. Finally, learn about natural remedies and alternatives for non-critical ailments to reduce dependency on pharmaceuticals. Positive outlook. The U.S. is investing in strengthening domestic pharmaceutical manufacturing capabilities. These efforts aim to reduce reliance on foreign imports, ensuring a more resilient supply of essential medications in the future. Let's talk about energy. Get your backup systems ready. Energy independence is another critical area to consider. Tariffs on lithium and other raw materials could cause battery prices to soar, impacting solar systems and emergency power backups. This could have a ripple effect on households that rely on these systems during outages or disasters. Lithium batteries used as solar generators in electric vehicles are heavily imported. Any disruption in the supply chain could lead to price increases or limited availability. Here's what you can do now. Evaluate your household energy needs to choose the right solution. Possibly invest in a solar generator or battery backup system now before prices rise. Learn how to reduce energy consumption during outages, such as by using energy-efficient appliances or alternative lighting options. Positive outlook. Advancements in renewable energy technologies are making alternative energy solutions more accessible and affordable. Investing in these technologies not only prepares you for potential disruptions, but also contributions to a more sustainable future. Now let's talk about technology and electronics, prioritizing essential purchases. Technology plays a huge role in our lives, but most electronics are either manufactured overseas or rely on imported components. This includes smartphones, laptops, TVs, gaming consoles, and even smaller items like USB drives and headphones. Tariffs could drive up the cost of these products, making replacements or upgrades much more expensive. To stay ahead, prioritize essential tech purchases now. If you've been holding off on upgrading your laptop or replacing a worn-out phone, now's the time to act. Learn basic maintenance skills to extend the life of your existing devices. Regular cleaning, software updates, and proper storage can go a long way in keeping your tech functional. Consider buying refurbished electronics, which are often more affordable and environmentally friendly. Positive outlook. The increasing trend toward domestic manufacturing and the growth of refurbished tech markets are making electronics more accessible to budget-conscious consumers. Additionally, innovations in modular technology could allow for easier upgrades, reducing the need for full replacements. Finally, let's talk about vehicles and tires. The U.S. auto industry relies heavily on imported raw materials and parts. Tariffs could lead to shortages of essential items like tires and significantly increase their cost. Think about the last time you replaced your tires. Did you consider where the rubber, steel, and synthetic material came from? Most of these components are imported, and disruption in their supply chain could impact not just the cost but also the availability of new tires. Check the tread on your tires and replace them if needed. Don't wait until they're completely worn out. Stockpile essential car parts like oil filters and belts to handle minor repairs without relying on a supply chain. Learn basic vehicle maintenance skills to keep your car running smoothly for as long as possible. Positive outlook. The automotive industry in the United States is increasingly focusing on local sourcing and manufacturing, with many companies investing in domestic facilities. Electric vehicles and other green technologies are also driving innovation, which could result in more efficient and cost-effective transportation options in the near future. Tariffs are more than just taxes. They're disruptors of the systems we rely on daily, from food and medicine to technology and tires. Their ripple effects can touch every aspect of our lives. The key is to stay proactive. By preparing now, you can mitigate rising costs and ensure your household is ready for whatever comes next. But remember, it's not all bad news. The U.S. economy has a strong foundation, and the innovation is driving new solutions to many of these challenges. From advances in renewable energy to domestic manufacturing efforts, there's a lot to look forward to. Take action today. Build your pantry, secure your energy sources, and prioritize your purchases. And remember, prepping isn't about fear, it's about resilience. But this is just the beginning. To really prepare yourself, make sure you watch this video now. And if you found the video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Remember, stay safe, stay prepared, and always stay ready.